Somebody somewhere is
Don't know if you folks can see it, but right now we're going through a lunar eclipse. Actually, you can see that pretty dang well with my 52 times zoom. It's just a little bit hard for me to focus. But that's really cool that here at Fright Fest we can actually go and see a lunar eclipse. We'll show more of it a little bit later. By the by, this is September the 27th. Okay, so a little bit of a continuation. Here's what the moon now looks like. We're still with a little bit of a lunar eclipse. It probably is about halfway through, but it's hard to see on the camera. Actually, you can see it pretty well. Again, we're about probably halfway through the lunar eclipse here at Six Flags Great America. I mean, it's all over the world, of course, but it's pretty neat that you come to Fright Fest and you see a lunar eclipse. Okay, so I was actually a moron. Right now, the lunar eclipse isn't actually halfway through. It's probably more like a quarter of the way through, because once it fully gets covered, that's when it's halfway through. So, sorry folks, I didn't mean to mess up astronomy. I'm not the most learned in astronomy, so sorry about that, folks. Once again, lunar eclipse during Fright Fest. Alright folks, so we're still having fun with Lightmosphere. Pretty fun little light show. I say little, they say largest Halloween light show. And it may be, I don't know. I don't see many Halloween light shows, but let's continue with the lunar update. So just over here, again, the moon is still going through its lunar cycle, or lunar eclipse, I should say. And it looks like we're probably about 1/3 through the whole of the actual eclipse. As I had mentioned before, it's going to be about halfway through once it actually happens to be fully covered. And it is going to be over when it is fully revealed. And surprisingly, it is actually a full moon tonight. So that's pretty awesome. A full moon on Fright Fest, and it is a lunar eclipse. Wonderful. Okay, so let's continue the documentation of the lunar eclipse. Or not. Might be resetting.
Put a little pep in your step to avoid the fireball in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so just a little bit more about the lunar eclipse. I can't see it anymore. There are clouds in the way. But we were able to see almost all the way through its actual halfway point, which was pretty cool.
So I see you left your car in the parking lot. Well, never fear, because I have a new one for you to use in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.